New tonight, 6 men, alleged gang members in St. Paul, are all behind bars. This week, the U.S. attorney handed down federal firearms charges against them. St. Paul community leaders are calling this indictment a huge victory. Kirsten Swanson talked to them about why these arrests are so important. Kirsten?
Leah, leaders say 2017 was a violent year in the city. Shots fired calls are up, homicides are up. So they tell me this is welcome news to end the year. These men are now off the street, but I'm told they represent a larger problem that still needs to be tackled head on.
It started in 2014, according to court documents. Federal agents say these 6 men are members of a well-known gang in East St. Paul. They're now facing federal firearms charges, each for felon in possession. The documents explain the men got the guns in a variety of ways, including through thefts, trades, and cash exchanges. They used them to commit acts of violence, to intimidate rival gang members, oftentimes capturing those threats on video and putting them on social media.
These are serious allegations.
Tyrone Terrell is president of the African American Leadership Council.
It's very important for us to remove any kind of gunplay that's going to result in innocent people particularly, but anybody being not only shot or the worst of it, killed.
He says while safety is the biggest priority, getting to the root cause of the problem is necessary.
We have to cut off what I call the feeder group. We have to cut that off. We have to find ways in our community to engage our young people early on.
Other leaders say this indictment is a win for everyone, a step aimed at ultimately stopping gangs in the city.
This is a big deal.
Dan Bostrom is a former St. Paul police officer. He now represents the East Side on the city council. Bostrom says to others out there engaged in this same activity,
I think the really clear message that I would see is you may think that you're acting in a vacuum and nobody is paying attention. You're wrong.
You heard Terrell mention he's actively trying to engage young people and get them help. He tells me the African American Leadership Council plans to host several gang summits this summer. Leah?
And Kirsten, an increase in gun violence is something that we've reported on throughout the year in St. Paul. Back in April, we told you that officers were responding to a 75% increase in shots fired calls compared to the same point last year. Then in October, we found out that the city has seen gun violence increase 37%. This year, there have been 22 homicides citywide.